Hello everyone and welcome back to some Wario Land Shake It with every single coin. This is part 9, so let's go. Today we're going to be taking down Sneak Peek, which is like the exact opposite of part 8 where we took down Gurgle Gulch. I say this because in the last episode Gurgle Gulch was pretty long, tedious, and it just took a long time. This level on the other hand is a rapid fire level with two really difficult spots. But without further ado, let's go. First thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to throw that band in the air to break some bricks. And since I fell into lava, I decided to damage boost to go ahead and grab those coins. Now that this coin bag is down, we shake it into the loading zone and empty it into our pockets. Next we get another coin bag, which I go ahead and take to the left to the loading zone, doing a pretty precise jump. It's not that bad, but if you miss it, you drop the coin bag into lava, and as you would expect, the coin bag kind of incinerates, for obvious reasons. Next we can go ahead and proceed, and don't even bother with that bomb block. All that's up there is an enemy, and we don't really need that. And here we get introduced to the rolling boulders, which are the main problem and annoyance in this run. But they're not invincible, as you can go ahead and jump over them, or you can go ahead and, as I was doing, you can crouch jump over them. And you can even bounce on them, which is a main gimmick they're going to be using. We can just bounce up here onto this ledge to get a treasure chest, and then we're able to move on. We run back here and then we bounce on another boulder, and then we can collect a few more coins before heading up here. Here we have a crackpot that is defending the ledge, and because I was running a little low on heart, I decided to shake out the abandoned yarrow in order to get a piece of garlic. Next we go ahead and take some of these enemies and get some more garlic, as well as throw them at these blocks in order to get some coins. Now with these coin bags, we empty them out into this really convenient loading zone, and then we're able to move on. Although now we get to one of the two really difficult sections. And I say these are difficult because they are time sections and you do not have a lot of time. Here, wait a little bit and ground pound at the right time. If you ground pound too early, you'll just do a super ground pound and just not be able to break down here. You would go to the left and not be able to get the diamond. And that's not good, so you have to be pretty precise with that. And obviously if you get hit by the boulder, you'll get basically sent all the way to the bottom without any coins. So that's also pretty bad. But now we're able to move on to the next time section, which you have another giant boulder. Here I recommend going ahead and dashing to these little blocks, then bouncing on the enemy's heads in order to proceed. It's a lot faster than actually waiting for the enemies, and I think it's actually a little bit safer because you're going so fast, the actual projectile shooting enemy doesn't have enough time to shoot you. And now we have to make our way back in order to get a secret map. And now we get to move on to a sort of less time section. But we do have to go ahead and rescue these money bags before we shake. Otherwise we'll get blocked and we won't be able to get these money bags, which would be bad. So we go ahead and bring them over to this loading zone, and there we go. Now we can go ahead and head over here. Go ahead and shake the little block down and make our way up. We have some of these bucket enemies or platforms. We can go ahead and get our way down here in order to get one of these enemies. So that way we can go ahead and take down one of the golden enemies, which we can shake out, in order to get a bunch of coins. And this brings us up to a grand total of 2,800 or 28,220 coins. But we're not done yet. We still have a lot more. This is where they take the boulder thing that they were going on with and they upgrade it to the next level. And here is where you mess up and then you just groan. If I can think of a section, that's this section. If you get hit by a boulder, even while jumping across the lava, the boulder will literally throw you directly into the coin bag, and it'll destroy the coin bag as if you dashed into it, and then you lose all those coins, and then you have to start all the way from the beginning. It was fun doing that twice. But in all seriousness, it was kind of annoying, but I was able to go ahead and make it through. Grab those coins, which I took to the left side because it was a safer space. And now we get to another fun section. Try to avoid getting hit by boulders coming at you from the left side. And they're kind of on an annoying time set. And no, you cannot make it over the big one, I don't believe. And you can't even make it to that little space on the left, which is kind of annoying. So you have to wait for the big one to pass, then dash, jump over the small one, get into this little sort of corner, go ahead, wait for the big one to pass, jump over the small one, and make it to the ladder. It's not too bad, but it's kind of annoying. If that, we're able to go ahead and start making our way to the left. I just go over here just to check for coin bags. There aren't any, of course. We go ahead and make our way up. I try to go ahead and make it to the checkpoint. I fail. But yeah, that's the checkpoint essentially. And now we get a somewhat mildly difficult run back to the beginning. I say this because let's just say the next one is a whole lot harder. But that'll be in the next episode. For now, let's go ahead and take down this little section. Starting off, I would recommend holding right after hopping out of a checkpoint. This will get you to the Wario Shake, and then dash and jump. This should put you in front of a boulder and give you a little bit of time. And now we get to this room where I'd recommend destroying the first enemy, jumping, just ignoring the second enemy, waiting for the third enemy before jumping and destroying him, grabbing the coin bag, shaking. Then I would recommend shaking the ground in order to stun the enemy, because he will hit you and it's really annoying. And as you just saw there with the poles, if you jump and then you hit a wall, you cannot get any more momentum in that direction. It's really annoying, but it's not that bad. At least not in this level. Next we have to go ahead and race this boulder to the end. And we're able to make it and grab a treasure. The stone hockey mask. And now we make it to this section with some small boulders. They're small, they should be fun, right? No, because now we have a giant coin bag and we have to make it all the way back to the beginning in order to make it to a safe space to empty it into our pockets. Now, you might be thinking, well, it was up on that platform, that seemed pretty safe. Fun fact, it's not. Now, even trying to get it across this lava pit is really hard, mostly because if you actually throw it across, you'll get hit by the boulders, and then why have the boulders crush the coin bag and only give you one coin when you can just slam into it and destroy it yourself? And that kind of is annoying as well. But I was thankfully able to get it on that attempt. And then we're able to go ahead and start getting these giant silver coins. They're not too tough to get, but they do require some precise timing. But after another try or two, I end up going ahead and grabbing some. I actually am able to grab them. And you can see the clock ticking it up in the top right. We only have a minute left, and we have even more than one room to go. So I'm going to need to go ahead and step it up. I grab the coin and dash to the left. And I've already collected all the necessary coins for the required amount. We have to go ahead and go to the left. It's crucial because there's some coins over here. Then we have some platforms that we have to jump between. And on one of them, or the first one, we have a boomed in arrow. And then we have to go ahead and jump this platform in order to go ahead and make our way to some more coins. This jump is kind of annoying because Dash Wario's sort of jump or turnaround is really slow, which makes him fall off platforms a lot. But after a few attempts, I'm actually able to go ahead and make it. But if you look at the time, we don't have any anymore. But by some good timing and some good luck, I'm able to make it through the level. And with that, we've beaten Sneak Peek with 46,000 coins. Well, 46,000. Well, more. 46,220 coins. There we go. And with that, we're able to move on to Low Down Depths. But that'll be in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.